Okay, our next speaker is Colleen Hardwick. Colleen, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Indeed, I do. Please go ahead. You've got 3 minutes.
So my name is Colleen Hardwick. I'm a born and raised Vancouverite and a former city councillor. Listening to the staff report today, I'm glad I was at home because I wanted to cry. I find it deeply disturbing that the current crew think that they know more than the legendary civil servants like Ray Spaxman and Larry Beasley and decades of seminal planning leadership. The loss of institutional memory is staggering. So let's unpack what's really going on here. First, the use of the term modernize is a mischaracterization and deliberate. View cones are not obsolete. This narrative serves, quote unquote, the industry. These policies, priorities favor the few who stand to profit, not the majority of people who call Vancouver home. The quote-unquote critical growth and development narrative has been crafted to promote growth on steroids and sky-high developer profit. Profit for the real estate development industry is apparently more important than protecting the public interest. So the priority becomes working with the industry, and we've heard that, for example, using vegetation as a rationale for obsolete view corridors in Chocolate Park, rather than for considered the people who live here. So why are we doing this? Because it's all about profit. Profit, promoting growth is about profit. In contrast, managing growth is about livability, balancing housing, mobility, community amenities, and commercial activities. It's not the city's job to promote growth, nor is it the province's for that matter. It's the city's job to manage growth in the best interests of its present and future residents. The growth promotion agenda is positioned as unlocking development opportunity, but it's all about profit. Secondly, what is Vancouver without its views of the mountains, and why should rich people have exclusive access to those views? It's a conversion of the public to the private, with no benefit to the city whatsoever. This is yet another illustration of the democratic deficit displayed by the current City Hall regime. Quoting a few voices, planner Sandy James said, "Who gives a four-year council the right to undo 30 years of policy? The views are what make Vancouver really special. People don't come here to see towers. Those views are precious, and that's what makes us different as a city." Here's what Ray Spaxman had to say. "The current short-sightedness of those advocating further harming this particularly unique view of the Lions is awful. I support undertaking a review and update of current view protection policies, but narrow-minded interests should not prevail over a thorough evaluation of genuinely valuable assets." And listen, I'm not naive to think that my words will have any impact on council's decision-making, but not to speak implies tacit approval. Therefore, I'm expressing my fierce opposition to staff recommendations. And as Larry Beasley suggested, we need a widespread, systemic, and multifaceted public engagement process before this can move forward. And
I'm afraid you've reached your time, but thank you for calling in.